Latoya here with Make Me Be, and today is September the 11th, 2012. 11 years after a very tragic event happened in New York City to the World Trade Centers. No need for me to give you a history lesson today, but I do want to first and foremost say that I am making this video in honor of today, but not in a sad way, more in a questionable way, a way that will have you think. And honestly, this day motivated me to think about this current topic, hence the reason why I mentioned it at the beginning of the video and why I am doing the video on today. So let's get straight to it. So I'm pretty sure you all clicked on this video because you're like, okay, the title sounds kind of interesting. Let's see if she's playing on words or is she serious. Well, I am very serious. The question of the day is, are you a terrorist to your thoughts? Are you a terrorist to your own life? And you may say, oh my gosh, I thought terrorism was just someone who is within government. No, terrorism's definition based on dictionary.com, and I'm going to get the definition verbatim, says that it is defined as a person who terrorizes or frightens other people. And I wanted to know, are you frightening yourself from making certain life decisions and certain life choices? I think that the ultimate quote that's out there is, whether you choose to do or not to do, it is still a choice. So I guess the two ways for you to determine if you are a terrorist to your thoughts, like I am at times, is to ask yourself, am I doing something right now at this very moment and I don't know why I'm doing it? Or am I not doing something at this very moment and I don't know why I'm not doing it? If you ask yourself those two questions and you have yes to one or the other, or even both, like I find myself having at times, then you are to me a terrorist to your thoughts and to your life, because you are making a conscious decision to do something you shouldn't do, or to do something that you don't even know why you're doing it. You're like, okay, I'm doing this and I have no clue why I'm doing it, or I know I should be doing this and I still choose not to. And I think people don't really think about how one act can cause a lifelong sadness and a lifelong inconvenience. And to me, I think that we all need to begin to make wiser choices. One of the best ways for you to begin to make wiser choices is for you to get to know who you are. My sole purpose in making Make Me Be, the name of my company, is because I wanted young women to be more daring, delightful in themselves. To be daring means to be bold and to be courageous. To be delightful means to be beautiful on the inside so that it can exude on the outside. And to be you, there is no definition to who you are. You define that. You are the person who gets to put the definition behind my name, semicolon, the rest. You know, my name, the rest. You get to determine that information. And so for me, whenever it comes to you and making decisions, you have to get to the bottom and to know who you are as a person. And one of the best ways to do that, ironically enough, is to speak with a life coach, because they take you through challenges and they take you through exercises to get to know yourself better. And again, one of the best ways to get to know yourself right now is to ask yourself, if I'm not doing what it is that I want to do, why am I not? If I am doing something that is causing me to detriment my future, why am I doing it? That one question, why, will allow you to get to know yourself and why you make certain decisions. So again, are you a terrorist to your thought? It's not to scare you and to be a play on words. It's to really make you think, am I stopping myself from living the life that I know I deserve to live? Is it me? Because oftentimes we seek out everybody else but us. We blame everybody else but us. And I think it's now time for you to begin to hold yourself accountable. I myself am guilty of sometimes choosing not to do things because I don't have enough confidence to do them, or I feel like I'm just lazy and I don't want to do those things. But honestly, it's enough is enough, and we have got to begin to make conscious decisions to do positive things in our life and to actually do something with our life. And so I really do feel that if you are a little bit lost and you don't know where to begin, start with asking yourself that one question. What is it that I want to do, and why am I not doing it now? Why is it that I'm not doing it now? Why am I doing this instead of doing that? And to me, just because and I don't know are never good answers. You know the truth. You really know the truth. And so now it's time for you to start being true to yourself. And when you're true to yourself, you can be true to others. And I really do feel that 9/11 was an awesome time for us to see that one decision can determine the reality of the entire world. Unfortunately, it was an act of violence, but just think about it. If your one decision to be yourself and to live a positive life can inspire someone else to do the same thing, imagine where we could be in this world. And it does start with each individual person. The world is not just the world. The world is composed of countries, that's composed of continents, that's composed of hemispheres, that's composed of the world. It's so many more smaller pieces and elements that make up the world. And so therefore it starts with you, each and every one of you. So stop being a terrorist to your thoughts, guilty as charged, myself, and start being a positive person in your life and have positive influence over your own life. Despite your situation, despite what's going on around you right now, you still have the choice to live an amazing life. It's not about where you're going, it's about where you are. And you're probably like, what did she just say? It's about where you currently are in your life, because where you are is going to help determine where you're going. And it's about how you appreciate where you currently are in your life. You got to begin to appreciate your current state and to realize why it is that you even ended up being there. Because guess what? If you don't know how you got there, you will return. It's guaranteed. So again, stop being a terrorist to your thoughts and to your life, and start making more conscious, loving decisions for yourself. Each decision that you should make, if it's not a decision of love, then you should not make it. So again, happy September the 11th, because I think it should start being a day that we rejoice in, to say, hey, I'm still alive. I made it. My life did change because of it, but I still appreciate the day and what it means to myself and my nation. We all come together on this day to once again say, God bless America, my home sweet home. And so I really do feel as though you should look at the positive within a negative. So again, happy September the 11th. God bless you all. Talk to you later.
I thought that things like this get better